Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? I am Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. So if you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin 4-hour charts. So yeah, we are at a relative important level, probably in the Bitcoin price at this trend line that we've drawn in, but we kind of drew this in to match this price action anyway. But at the downside level of this resistance stroke support, probably call it support because we've come down from above it, but yeah, at this important support level. So we kind of need to we need to hold this level, turn back up and continue to the upside. I mean, we do still have obviously this lower level of support that we could come down and test. However, we're going to look at basically the stock market and see what that is currently suggesting to us at the moment. So yeah, we'll go straight over there. So yes, very bullish price action here on the S&P. As you can see, we are nicely above and holding above this resistance, holding above all these previous wicks. And well, yeah, we're pretty much primed for a move to the upside if we are to hold this support level. Not a lot in the way of resistance here until we get up to this 4300. So yeah, we could see a decent move here. I know that we have got CPI next week. Maybe this will be the first better CPI number. Maybe though we will get we've had a buy the rumor, we'll have a sell the fact into that CPI, have a medium term pullback, and then potentially turn onwards and upwards. We shall have to see. What the number comes out at, and then obviously the market reaction to it. But that is obviously a distinct possibility. The DXY looking like it looking like it could go either way here. Obviously we've got this trend line, it has broken above, back below. Does it fully reject here and come back down, or is it just consolidating at this trend line before making a move up? Obviously the direction that goes will be important for markets. I mean, I would assume we're at an important level in the stock market. If it pushes on upwards, this will push on downwards. And then we also have the 10-year, which did have a bit of a spike back up, a bit of a try to FOMO the shorts in below this level, and then slammed it right back in the face. And then now we are basically testing the support level again. So it would make sense for us to continue lower after just flushing out over leverage shorts for this. Let's also go and have a look over at oil. Interesting move now. 90 handle printed hasn't printed an 80 handle yet, but very firmly in this support area. So looking like it wants to break to the downside. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. Obviously that's going to be good. It's going to be good for sentiment generally with the inflation numbers. Not like it's necessarily going to feed through immediately, but is gonna be good for obviously the rate hike hawks out there and the tightening, because this is the oil prices coming down is going to be a massive boost to the embattled consumer. What else do you want to look at on here? Yeah, that's the Bitcoin dominance and getting low here into the support level. I mean, if you break basically below this level, then yeah, alts are getting moving anyway. We'll have a pretty decent alt season, and then we've clearly got any moves into this area for a very explosive alt season. Ethereum Satoshi pairing just kind of consolidating above this resistance. Maybe looking a bit like a sort of an ascending wedge, but you could also look at this as a very aggressive, nice bull flag. So yeah, maybe we do get that break onwards and upwards. I guess if we get this move in stocks, move down the dollar, break up in Bitcoin above fully and formally above this level towards the 26,500, we then start to consolidate. I think at that point Ethereum could really start getting moving, really start getting going, and then yeah, the Satoshi pairing could then start to make that move up to the 0.08s. What else? Not much else to look at on here. Let's look at those stochastics, see how they're doing. 4 hour looking to turn down here a little bit, but we'll have a look at some of those medium time frame ones that we were looking at needing to get going. Yeah, 10 hour pointing up, had a little bit of a stutter, but pointing up from a relative low level. 12 hour is still coming down though. Daily has turned back down here. Buy day looking to turn back up, 3 day looking great, 5 day looking good, weekly looking good, bi-weekly looking good, and I don't know why I click on the monthly. It's not going to change much since yesterday, but yeah, overall we have got, obviously we have got leeway here. Let's get the chart back up. Go away, here we go. We have obviously got leeway here to come back into this area and then put in a higher low here relative to this low. But if we're going to do it here, this is pretty bullish, and based on what stock markets are doing, we've got a half decent chance of doing that. If stock markets maintain above this support area, then they realistically can only move upwards from there then, yeah, that is surely gonna kick Bitcoin kicking and screaming up towards this $26,000 level. So yeah, all to play for. Obviously it's Friday tomorrow, so there may be some sort of shenanigans into the weekend, so we'll have to see what happens. But at the moment the bulls are clearly in charge of this market, so let's see how far we get, whether it is just a dead cat bounce or relief rally, see what it results at in the end, see if we get an uptrend in the weekly, ultimately get a pullback and then put in a nice higher low. We'll have to see. But yeah, that is what we're looking for. The further we get away from these lows, the better. The further we get away from these lows, the better. So even if we do have a major pullback, we would hope to not take out these lows, and then just obviously consolidate sideways over a larger period of time, over quite a wide range, an accumulation zone, before ultimately pushing on towards, well, I guess it'll be 100k, won't it? The next target, 100k plus. So there we go, guys. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.